Oh my lord. Superman and Lois episode 10 review. Oh mother, where art thou? We're talking full spoilers. There's nothing, I cannot review this episode without spoilers. A quick non-spoiler review. It was amazing. They keep going from strength to strength. Watch this show. You're never going to be disappointed. It's such a good show. I love it. I absolutely adore this show. I really, really, really do. It's so good. So good. That out of the way, let's talk spoilers, right? Morgan Edge is Superman's brother. Tal-Rho, the son of Zeta-Rho and Lara Van El, who would obviously, Lara El, Kal-El, the individual that is obviously Superman's mother. This is from a previous relationship, one which they were genetically matched with. So they were like, yeah, you're genetically correct. Pair off against one another, So complete surprise there. I wasn't actually expecting them to go down the route of, confirmed it is actually his brother. I thought they would pull like, oh, it's Zod. I don't know. I was thinking it was going to be something along those lines. This episode, I kid you not, right? This episode was so good, so emotional, almost had me welling up in moments. Probably sound like a pussy. I don't care. It was so good. They've done such a good job up until now of crafting these characters and making me care about them, right? Superman realizes that, they are consciousness. Yes, he's building an army. He can't reason with Morgan Edge. Morgan Edge gives him, Tal-Rho gives him an ultimatum, make a decision. So Superman flies off to the Fortress of Solitude and goes, hey, Dad, why didn't you tell me this? Oh, I didn't think it was necessary. You're a scumbucket. Why did you not tell me that? You're an idiot. And he's like, how am I going to sort this out then? Only your mother knew. Right? So then they go and find the guy who's been controlling the Eradicator. The guy who's basically Morgan Edge's personal physician. The guy who essentially is in control and understands the technology as best he can. And they're like, put Lara L in someone. Can you do that, please? So that we can figure out how to reverse engineer this stuff. Lana comes in and is like, yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. And then Superman meets his mother. And I'm like, this is a really touching story. Because you have so many motives here. So many touching elements. You've got Lana giving her body over with the potential risk of death, right? Because she wants to save her family. She wants to save Smallville. And obviously save her husband that has been taken over by the Kryptonian consciousness as well, right? That's what she wants to do. And there's all this kind of interaction there. And that's really touching. And then when she becomes Lara L, that's really touching. Because, the dialogue was so really well crafted. It wasn't cheesy. It wasn't hammy. It genuinely just worked. It wasn't. Like, it actually worked. She's there, all my hopes and dreams are put into you. Tell me what it's like. Tell me what kind of person are you and stuff like this. And I just thought to myself, God damn, they really did it justice. They really did it justice. It absolutely worked. It was just so good. And I'm there like, I'm like, oh yeah, get a bit of a frog in my throat here. This is touching stuff. And also, it's so well shot. Look at this for a screen grab, right? Look at this for a screen grab. Colour grading's great. I feel dirty recommending it because it's a CW show, but it's not. It's mainly an HBO show. CW just air it. So anyway, after Lara gets resurrected, she reverse engineers her own technology, the resurrection machine, basically, the Eradicator. And she's like, yeah, I've done it, but it needs a massive power source. Equivalent to that of the sun. And Superman's like, right, okay. Morgan Edge is up to something. I'm going to go see him. Stall them. I'm going to stall them. Keep working on it, sort of thing. I'll sort it out. And he goes and speaks to Morgan Edge. We learn a little bit about Morgan Edge's upbringing. He landed. He was an adolescent. Little kid. And he's shot at immediately, apparently by British people. Whatever. And then I did find it funny is that he claims that he was then captured and imprisoned, right? And I'm like, okay. But when Americans start parading around Superman with the same power set as Morgan Edge, this individual that you've captured, you'd think the British Army would go, hey Superman, do you mind coming and sorting this guy out for us? But apparently that wasn't something which happened. Morgan Edge escapes from captivity, and then from there I guess reigns supreme down on everyone. Becomes this businessman, tycoon, whatever, yada yada yada. But so we learn all about that, which is good. Like it's good that they told the backstory in the way that they did. Again, it makes you feel for him. Like, you know, that's not nice. But then you also have Superman going, yeah, no, we can't do this. What are you talking about? And then his whole army comes. Morgan Edge's whole army comes, and Superman's like, is it done? Yes, but we still need the power source. I'll be the power source. I'm gonna push all my power, all my energy into this thing. I'm gonna create a solar flare. I was like, yes, mate. Wasn't as impressive as I thought it would be, FYI. I thought he'd do an actual solar flare. He didn't. He just did his eye beams into it, and I was like, missed a trick there. That was a bit lame. So he grabs the Eradicator. Everyone's following him. He flies off up into the sky. Does all that massive beam. Everyone gets changed back. And then it's basically the end of the show. Few things I want to point out, though. There's a really touching interaction between Lara and, so, Superman's mother, and Lois. And that was really touching. That was really nice. Again, you know, tell me what's it like to be with my son. Just learning all these nice things. And he's like, oh, she's like, oh, you've had a family. Tell me all about your sons and all that. It was very well written and so well acted. Because that stuff, I'm telling you now, that stuff could have been super cheese, but it wasn't. It was really good. It was really good. Very, very touching stuff. Really, really touching stuff. And then we culminate in the end. They're like, we can't find Morgan Edge. We can't find Superman either. We see Superman fly off to the Fortress of Solitude. He lands with the Eradicator, and he's trying to get inside. Now, my thinking there is that he's going to try and give the Eradicator to his father, so his father, in that machine stuff, can suck the consciousness of his mother out of there. That's what I'm thinking. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking will happen. I hope so. I really hope so. Because it would be nice, like, I've grown to care about these characters. It would be nice for him to get his mother, you know? And Tyler Hoechlin is a straight up Superman. He's great as Superman. He is really good as Superman. I'd love to see him on the big screen as Superman. I think he'd do a really good job. I love this show. I've been recommending it from the start. Episode 10 has been building. It's been building. We've had Steel. We've got Morgan Edge. We've got Kryptons. Everything's happening. It's so good. Now, it does end with Morgan Edge flying off, meeting his right-hand lady, his PA, who's also a Kryptonian now. And she's like, only us? And he goes, for now. For now. But he's obviously got a nefarious scheme, a big plan to enact. And that was it. Oh, I love this show. It's so good. Let me know what you think down below. Did you watch this? Sorry I'm late on this. I didn't think there was an episode this week. Stupidly. So I just reviewed Loki instead. Yeah, I can't believe I'm late. It was such a good episode. Let me know what you think down below. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. If you are not watching this show, do yourself a favour. Go and watch it. It is so good. Cheers. Take care.